Well, you often hear the term location, 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 and that fits for buying or selling your house. But what about the location of aging wrinkles around your eyes or lips? Perhaps you've been considering a facial plastic surgery, but you haven't found someone who knows all about the location.
Well, as many of our regular viewers know, Dr. Jeffrey Raval is a facial plastic surgeon and medical director of Rocky Mountain Laser Aesthetics located in Cherry Creek North. He's a board-certified facial plastic surgeon and head and neck surgeon who, listen to this, in 2007 and 2008 was named one of the top facial plastic surgeons in America by the Consumer Research Council of America.
Dr. Raval keeps us up to date with the latest cosmetic surgery procedures and is back to discuss how new techniques are actually improving traditional surgeries. One of his clients, Sherry, is here to share her experience. Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you. Welcome back.
So using new technology with traditional surgery, this is a new approach to treatment?
It kind of is, but it really is kind of a change in the way we see things. You know, a lot of people, including other plastic surgeons and other physicians, see the cosmetic industry as an either-or kind of phenomenon. So it's either you do the traditional facelift and brow lift, eyelid surgery, or you do the more minimally invasive stuff, the Botox, the fillers, the laser peels. But in actuality, if you go to someone who can offer both, then you really have the advantage of both types of procedures, and in a way they really complement each other nicely.
Yeah, you know, and that's true, and it seems that we're seeing a shift maybe away from what would be considered the more invasive plastic surgery to the more non-invasive. Is that true?
Well, the non-invasive have become really popular lately, and they do give great results, but the traditional procedures still give very, very nice results for the right patient. And again, like I mentioned, when you combine the two, that's where you really get the best outcome.
I think we have some photos
we got some
here.
examples.
Yeah, so here's an example of just a lower eyelid procedure. And she did undergo the traditional lower eyelid procedure, called a blepharoplasty. But in addition, we enhanced that with a filler injection to the lower grooves to really give a nice smooth appearance, a nice smooth contour along the lower eyes.
Yeah, she looks great.
So, and I think we have another one. Here's another example again. Now here's one where we kind of combined the two different areas of the face. So the lower part of the face, we did a facelift with a filler, and then for the eyes, all we did was a filler injection. And you can see how they really do complement each other very nicely.
Yeah, her face is
natural
fuller, and wow.
Yeah, so a nice. So that's what it also does. By adding the fillers, by adding the newer technology, we can also give a much more natural appearance as well.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
Great work.
Wow.
And of course, you also brought along a patient that's had combination treatments?
Yes, this is Sherry.
Hi.
Hi, Sherry.
How are you?
Good.
Tell us what she's had.
Well, Sherry, why don't you just tell us a little bit, give us some of the concerns you had when you came into the office. And by the way, she did find out about me through the show, so I thought it'd be a great thing.
Really?
I got online right away and checked him out. Well, I used to model, and also I teach dance. I teach Zumba, which is, it can be high impact, salsa and hip hop and that type thing. And I started looking older, and I don't feel that way, so I wanted to bring in a new look to look how I feel.
Right.
Yeah. So this is her before pictures. And the biggest things that we saw that were involved with her, again, she mentioned her tired look, getting older, even though she feels really good, given being that she's a physical fitness instructor. And so usually the tired look is around the eyes.
Wow.
And so we did an eyelid surgery. We also put some filler below her eyes. And then we did a facelift and then added some filler along her jawline to give her a nice smooth jawline.
You look 20 years younger.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks fantastic. Look at her. Big old grin there. All right, so you've described some of the work, and you look beautiful, Sherry. Is there anything else that is down the road?
So we saved actually some of it also. So the question is there anything else we can do? And we talked about fillers, and we talked about the surgical procedures. One of the things that she could also benefit from would be maybe a little bit of Botox around the eyes. You see when she smiles, she still has a little bit of wrinkling left. That's not something we can get with surgery necessarily, or even filler. But Botox, which is, again, another minimally invasive procedure, would go perfectly well with that.
You brought it, doctor? Are you going to do it here right now?
So the one thing I want to just let everybody know is we already cleaned her before we came up here. So we're not going to waste time doing that. But we are going to give her a little bit of Botox just around the eyes, which is the crow's feet area. Now, As you may know, the Botox can weaken the muscle a little bit, and the muscle is what causes the wrinkling. The Botox kicks in about 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to do a little demonstration right now. Go ahead and turn your head a little away. The muscle is very superficial, so this is actually a very superficial injection where we just kind of go into the skin and just add a little bit of the Botox.
Looks pretty simple.
Wow.
Very simple procedure. We do this in the office, and we often do this after the procedure just to enhance, again, to enhance the outcome of the surgery, to kind of lessen the wrinkles around the eyes. You can see there's really minimal bleeding, no bruising, a very quick procedure.
Are you doing okay, Sherry?
Yeah, I am.
How's that feeling?
It feels fine.
Okay.
Wow.
How long does
Getting
that
used to
last,
it.
doctor?
Well, Botox injections, let me just do that and I'll sit down over here. Botox injections last about 3 months. And the fillers that we place can last up to a year and a half.
Wow. I mean, you look just marvelous,
Well,
and I tell you, for people out there that might be saying, hey, I would like to take advantage of something like this, do you have any type of offer today for our viewers?
Yes, we do. We actually have a nice special with the minimally invasive stuff, I guess you'd call it, the hyaluronic acids. So we're offering 2 syringes of either Juvederm or Restylane, which are the fillers that we can use around the eyes or along the jawline, as well as 20 units of Botox for the price of $1,100.
Wow.
That's a really good
Very
deal.
cool.
Thank you very much. You look fabulous.
Thank you so
You
much.
go, Sherry.
Yeah. All right. Now, if you're interested in consulting with Dr. Raval to discuss the latest technologies, the traditional surgeries such as facelift or eyelid lift surgery, or maybe a combination of the two, call 303-381-3223. That is 303-381-FACE. Easy enough to remember. Get your rejuvenation started with this Colorado & Company special. Just mention you saw Dr. Raval on today's show and get the package price of 2 syringes of Juvederm or Restylane and 20 units of Botox for only $1,100. That is a $300 savings. But you got to call Dr. Jeffrey Raval before May 31st. And the number again, 303-381-FACE. That's 303-381-3223, or visit RavalMD.com. And Raval Facial Aesthetics paid for today's segment.